Alright, so after, I think I let it charge for like an hour. I'm not quite sure how long, but we'll give it a try. So I've got here my my Nokia 8. So this is the website it tells you to go to, which I did. And what's confusing is when you click on it, it says Vupoint Share Video Editor. I guess that's what we need. So let's install that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so the instructions are right here. Say to connect and control, press the power button to turn on the camera, wait for the white LED, plug in the camera, do not bend while connected to avoid possible connector damage. Good to know. And then launch the Vupoint Share app. Okay. Alright, let's give that a try. So, first step, let's turn on the camera. Hope it's charged long enough. The white light is flashing. Is it supposed to flash? It just says light up. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, plug it into the phone. Alright. Let's see how that goes now. Open share to... Oh, that's cool. It automatically starts. Okay, let's start the app. Pretty. Okay. Now, I'm going to be annoyed if it makes me create an account. I hope it doesn't. I hate that. I just want to use the camera. Okay. Got it. Allow it to access the device location. Sure, why not? I think we're going to have to go outside to give this a try. Okay, so I went outside and I gave this a try. Now, one thing I'll say first off, that's kind of, well, it's annoying, but it has more to do with the kind of phone I have. So, first off, this thing connects on the bottom of most phones. I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, most phones have their USB jacks on the bottom these days. Like, as far as I can think of. I honestly can't think of the last phone I had that didn't have it on the bottom. Not sure. Motorola Milestone, maybe. Anyways, so that's not really a problem for most modern smartphones, except mine. And that's because this smartphone, it's the Nokia 8, which I think I'll do a separate video about because I really love this phone. It's such a great deal. It actually has physical, well, it does have a physical... Well, is the reader a physical button? I don't know if it's a button. But anyways, the point is it has fixed location buttons. How's that? They're capacitive touch buttons, just like your screen is, but they don't move. And what's annoying on this phone for me is the back button is on the left. And I'm right-handed. I prefer the back button on the right because that's the button I use most. Anyways, long story. What happens is when you're trying to use this camera, your phone changes orientation as expected, but what also happens is my buttons stay on top. So now to use the phone, I have to keep going up to the top. Most of you won't have that problem because you have virtual buttons, and the Android OS will push the buttons up to the top, but to the bottom as appropriate. But anyways, so I went outside and I took a photo with this thing. Now, the main thing with this thing is it has such a wide field of view that it's really hard for yourself not to be in the photo. So I was holding it above my head so you could get a full thing. Now, this is a photo I took. The interface is actually, see, there you go, there's my head. The interface is very, very simple, but you know what? It does the job. It's fine. The quality of the picture, it's not great, but honestly, for what you spend, it's not bad. It's good enough. So that's a static photo. Now, what I really like is the app has, the share button here, and you can share to whatever. But what I do like is so this was a problem with other cameras that I've seen. When you share them to certain online services, they don't show up as as 360-degree photos. So what that means is if I say upload, it will set the metadata correctly so that Google Photos will recognize it as a 360-degree picture. And that's really cool. I love that. That's a great feature. It also has this 2D video, which, I don't know. I hate that, especially since they put Vupoint at the end. Like, I don't need another ad. It supports direct uploading to YouTube for videos, which is nice. And I actually, well, I'll get to it. So for photos, that's how photos work. Now, how do I get back? Oh, I guess there. For videos, this is a 300, I keep saying 3D, a 360-degree video. So what's neat is, as you expect with 360, I can pan around and view the video. I can see the sky, I can see my head. All works great. It's a very simple app. But you know what? It does the job. I'm not really too disappointed at all. Considering the price and everything, it works pretty well. So, again, for sharing, you can share directly to any of these, standard places. I actually uploaded this video to YouTube. I will include a link at the bottom of this video so you can watch this video directly, and the controls should work fine. It actually uses the WASD keys, like, old school video games for navigating. So that's very cool. Just a quick perusal of the app. Okay, so for settings, there's honestly not much. Firmware's up to date. Yay. Very, very simple interface. There's nothing here. This creating your story clip never works for me. Maybe I just haven't waited long enough, but I don't really care. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I really got. It works. Oh, man. It is beefy. It's heavy. So, yeah. So, final words. It works. It does what it says. The stitching is really good. I'm really impressed with the stitching. You can tell where the lines are in a video based on, if you look down, you can see the hand or the stick or whatever's holding it, and that's how you can tell where it's actually being stitched together, the two sensors. But aside from that, it does really well. Color balance of the both sensors is the same, so you don't see weird color shifting in your sky. I've used it very small amount. Honestly, this is a really niche sort of thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It was more, it wasn't too expensive. It's something I've always wanted to try. Give it a try, right? There are two versions of this. I should have mentioned that before. Specifically, this is the USB-C version, so it's meant for Android phones. And maybe Apple phones one day, we'll see. But for the moment, there are two versions. There's the USB-C version for Android phones. There's also a Lightning connector version for iOS. So make sure you get the right version for your phone. The boxes look almost identical, so make sure you get the right version. I don't know how long the battery lasts. I was using this for maybe 10-15 minutes, and oddly enough, after full charge, it still didn't show full bars in the app. So, I don't know. Maybe you need to drink. Well, it was completely dead when I got it. So it's gone through one charge cycle. Maybe it needs to go through a second for the BMS to adapt. Anyways, early recommendations? Yeah, I can recommend it. If you can find it, the retail price for this is ridiculous. The suggested price, something like $150 or something. No, don't pay that. There's lots of options that are cheaper than that. This one I got, like I said, on sale, was less than $100. If you find it for, what you consider a good price, like $50-60, go for it. I think you'll find some uses. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it, but if you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching, and until next time.